Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for another video. Today I am planning a recipe page for my recipe planner. I don't do these very often, but as you can see, I already have a recipe page done. Yesterday I made a decadent chocolate cake, and it's one of my favorite cakes. It is the absolute, it's so good. I don't even know how to explain it. It tastes better than the box cake, which usually anything homemade does, but it's hard to find, for me anyways, a cake that just tastes so good. And the word decadent is an understatement for this cake because it is incredible. But anyway, so I made this cake and I was really craving like Oreo. So I was like, well, do I want to do an Oreo cake with Oreo icing, or do I want to do a chocolate cake with Oreo icing? Well, I decided to do this decadent chocolate cake and make Oreo icing. So my plan with me today is actually for the Oreo icing. So I got this recipe off of Pinterest. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description below for you, or you can just pause the screen and get the recipe from right here, whatever you want to do. So what I did was I grabbed a piece of paper, just a blank piece of filler paper. I took a picture of my cake. It's not the best picture, but you can see the Oreo icing. So I guess let's just go ahead and start laying some stickers down. I went ahead and picked the stickers that I'm going to use. I grabbed these ones. They're red. This one's more orangey red, but it was the only box that I had that I could write the name of the icing in. But I went with red because of the sticker right here. It says life is what you bake it. So that's why everything else is red. So for starters, let's lay down this box. I'm thinking about putting it up here, just like that, and then maybe having this picture right here in the middle. I think that'll be cute. So let me grab my tape. You might hear my daughter in the background. She's singing. I think she's singing. I don't really know. She's just a year and a half, so whatever babies do when they make noises like what she's making, if you can even hear her in the background, I don't know. Let's put it about right here, I think. I'm sure you heard that thud. That would be her. She is in the room right across from me. Okay, so let's grab my scissors and cut this little corner off here. Okay, and then maybe we could take this recipe and put it right here. Now, I accidentally messed up on my recipe. I accidentally did it wrong. So it calls for 2 tablespoons of milk. First of all, I don't like using milk in my icing. I like using heavy whipping cream. But I didn't have any, so I went with milk. Well, this recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of milk. I accidentally put 3 tablespoons of milk. So my icing, if you can't tell from the picture, which it's glared, let's see. If you can't tell from the picture, it was a little on the runny side, not as stiff as I like it, but you know what? Excuse me for just a second. Let me go get my daughter away from this wall. Okay, so my daughter's in there playing with her daddy, and they were just being too loud, and I couldn't concentrate. So, anyways, back to my video. So let's take this life is what you bake it. Actually, let's start with the ingredients. So we'll take this little sticker here, And I'll write ingredients in there. Maybe we could take this little heart sticker and put it here. That's kind of cute. Okay, so let me grab my recipe book, and I'm gonna use, let me grab my tweezers. I'm gonna use these little bullets up here. So let's see, we have an 8-ounce bar of cream cheese, 7 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 3 cups of powdered sugar, and 2 tablespoons of milk. I think I'm missing one. I think there's supposed to be 6 ingredients. What did I say? 8 ounces of cream cheese, 7 tablespoons of butter, powdered sugar, vanilla, and milk. Maybe there's only 5. Oh, the Oreos. Duh. I thought there were 6. You can't have Oreo icing without the Oreos. I'm so silly. Okay, that's what this whole recipe is about. The Oreo icing, and then I go and I forget the Oreos. Just losing my mind, I guess. I'm gonna use a Paper Mate Ink Joy 0.7, I think, to write in the ingredients here. Maybe this is not. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough room. I think I wrote too big. I wrote too big. Let's, instead of erasing that, let's just white it out. Or not erasing it, but instead of taking the whole sticker up, we'll just take white out to it. And then instead of using the Ink Joy, I'll use this 0.1 micron Pigma Micron, which is really great. I love this pen. So let's try it again. Okay, I'm gonna go over it just one more time. Okay, not the best, but it's fine. So then I'm gonna take let's see, I'm gonna take my Muji 0.38 to write down the ingredients. So we have 8-ounce cream cheese, 7 tablespoons of butter, and you'll want to make sure that these are room temperature. The softer they are, the easier it is to mix. You'll get less clumps. And it'll be smoother and creamier. So So we have 7 tablespoons. Then we have 3 cups powdered sugar. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. My handwriting is not very good. My desk is like, so it's very textured, if you can hear that. It's not smooth. So when I write, it gets very like bumpy and it drives me insane. So I usually have to have like a piece of paper underneath my piece of paper to write. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I really want some kind of cover or something that I can put under my desk here. 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm gonna say or heavy cream because like I said, I prefer heavy cream in mine. It makes it fluffier. And then 4, I don't want to say crushed, but if you have like a food processor, then it would work better. I just used a rolling pin for mine because I didn't feel like getting I don't even have a food processor. I would have to use the blender, but I didn't feel like getting that down, so I just used a rolling pin. But I'm gonna put 4 crushed Oreos, and then you can crush them at your own desire, I guess. Crush them however you want. And I actually used 5 Oreos. I didn't use 4, I used 5. Because I didn't think 4 was going to be enough, but 5 was, I could have put 4 to 5, but it's fine. So let's grab this book again, and then we'll take a a checklist stencil. Geez, I can't talk to save my life, apparently. We'll take a checklist, that's all I need to say, checklist, and write the instructions down. So, what I did was I mixed the cream cheese. So mix cream cheese, and butter until smooth. With paddle attachment. I would say if you want an exact amount of time, I would say about, I'm going to put about 2 to 3 minutes mixing it. Okay, and then after that I add vanilla, extract. What I'm gonna do is take my X-Acto knife and I'm gonna cut and then move the checklist up one. So that there's not such a big space there, because I don't need that much space. So, okay. So add vanilla extract, and we'll just skip the line and go to this one. Add powdered sugar. One cup at a time. Alternating with the milk. If I could spell milk. That says milk, just in case you didn't know. And then mix in crushed Oreos. Mix in crushed Oreos. And that is it. So now we can go in here and add in these stickers. I'm also going to take my X-Acto knife and cut off the end of this checklist because that's just too much. Don't need all that. Cooking is love made edible. Then I have this oven mitt, which I really don't have any rhyme or reason to how I'm adding this. And then my whisk I can put right here. And then just to cover up the bottom here, I'm gonna take this washi and probably just go all the way across the bottom. Here they are. That's fine. So there's that. And then let's take some more washi and add it to the top. This time I'm gonna rip it in half. And this washi is from the Washi Tape shop. I'll be sure to link it in the description below as well. But we can add it right here. Just like that. And maybe take this piece and add it right here. And then, since we added it all the way across the bottom here, let's just go ahead and add it to the top up here. I keep putting my scissors back, which is for safety reasons great, but I keep forgetting that I'm putting them back. Okay, and then we'll just cut this off. Just like that. Okay, I think that looks cute. And now all I have to do is fill in this top up here. Let me adjust my light a little so that maybe you can see. Okay. So I'm gonna take, let's see. Probably my Pigma Micron 0.3 to write in the top here. This is Oreo, cream, cream cheese, frosting. And then, let's see, I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I loved the taste. I would change the amount of milk added. Okay, so there is the recipe plan with me. It tastes really, really good with this decadent chocolate cake. If you would like to try them both, try to get it so that you can get both of them in frame, and then get your picture. So let's clean this up in case you want to like screenshot this or something so that you can try this cake, because let me tell you, it is so good. Like it's my go-to cake for everything. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more recipe plan with me's, please let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you guys next time.